Work well with. They quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the front yard yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Oh!
Handsome Lagosian, name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and they all fire. I don't spill words, I spill Berg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber calling time out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. The Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. People style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like,
We are just a stone's throw from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and it is rocking and rolling here at Huntington Bank Field in downtown Cleveland. But today, no waiting around. We jump right into an AFC North battle in Week 1, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Cleveland Browns.
To kick off for Cincinnati.
Evan McPherson has this one teed up.
And off we go from Cleveland.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And now what he was hoping for when he brought it out, they're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line. To throw is Sanders.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Sanders. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
Three and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Here's Sanders.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game, has his team right at the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Once again, Jenkins.
And room to run as he's out past the 35-yard line.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Setting up a screen for Jenkins.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
Cougar 19. Release. Cougar 19.
Sanders to throw. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 32-yard line. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
19 Lions. 70 Lions. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Dragon 60. Ready.
Throwing, Sanders.
Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 18 Pioneer.
Now Sanders. Open man, that's Tillman.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on third down.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Warrior 70.
To throw again, here is Sanders.
Flush to his right. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem scrambling for 22 and a first.
Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing third down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one to hit the end zone after that effort he just gave him.
First and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season.
Red. 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Street. Street. Trap 60. Trap 60. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Sanders.
They're looking for Jeudy, but it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on first and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on fourth down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. First and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
Get set. 180. 11 MT. 11 MT.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark it down at the 39. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Now a give, left side, Brown with it. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Safety Grant Delpit up to make the play.
Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter.
Here we go. Ready? 11.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Burrow looking to pass. Flushed out right.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Jamar Chase, the intended receiver.
And it's third down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go. 11. Ready?
From the gun on third down is Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed him up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, one great way to judge a defense. How do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
60 bikes.
From the gun, it's Shador.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. He's got a man complete. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. No score after one on EA Sports. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Tight. 79 Broncos.
Operating from the gun, Sanders.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are going to have it here just past the 25.
They have been struggling to put points on the board so far. While you don't want to lump it all on the rookie quarterback, he's definitely the root cause. And all rookies, they have those learning experiences in their first year. What they're hoping for is that he can learn on the fly, work through his struggles against his defense, and at the same time, still find a way to put them in a position to win.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown.
Well, he had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27.
Now Burrow.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
On 2.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
11 empty. 11.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow.
Open man is Chase, complete.
And brought the day, and it'll wind up a first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find them in this type of a situation.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Chase, the motion man right.
Here's Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Burrow. This is Fant on the short completion. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. Down to about the 32.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now it's Burrow. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That's good for 28 yards.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Gun. Cut.
Brown will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
You get down near the goal line, you need to start enlisting the help of all 11 guys on the defense. And that's a nice job there by the cornerback, squaring his shoulders and coming in to make the tackle.
On 1, ready?
In the backfield by himself is Brown. 2nd and goal.
11.
They'll give it to him again. And this time he is in. Chase Brown taking it in from a yard out.
And the Bengals post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Evan McPherson for the extra point.
And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good.
Bengals 7, Browns nothing.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready?
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And just 3 yards yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
2nd and 6. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get it back here just past the 35. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now. Right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there for Cincinnati. 41 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield.
Here we go.
That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
On 2, ready?
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
Let's see if they do it anyway.
Can. 11.
Burrow will throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Noah Fant, a 24-yard touchdown.
And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
Browns, nothing.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Browns drive about to get started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Cup 19. Cup Cougar 19. 70 Rangers. Go.
Operating from the gun. Sanders. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Panther 6, 18 Rattler. Panther 11. Go street. Ready?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest in first half, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Trap 60. Dragon 60.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Bronco 80. Buffalo 18. Rig alert, rig alert. Ready.
Sanders going to throw again.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
And he's going to take this one down inside the 45.
2nd down and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Here we go, here we go. 180. 11. Stop.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
11 Thomas.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Second and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Now the Browns will use the 1st of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Ready?
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
180.
They're going to look to throw.
That one taken in by Burton.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to, and they're able to stop him before he can even make it to the 15.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
To throw is Sanders.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. The final shot before break. Sanders. And now here's another interception.
Now inside the 25.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for the Bengals TD.
Wow, this one, it is getting out of hand early. They add a pick six to the ledger now. 3-score lead still in the first half.
And all that celebrating that you see and hear from those defenders is not just because they scored a touchdown on a pick six. It's because they're pitching a shutout in this one. Every defender's dream.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they go play action now. Burrow. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. This will be caught by Brown.
Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Chase Brown.
Already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend.
And the Bengals are looking good here in the season openers. They're able to extend their lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes the return. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Go street, please. Cup 19, Cup 19, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Panther 11, Panther 11. Steady.
Now it's the backup Watson. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
Hold the set.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now Watson.
Setting up a screen for Judkins.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go.
Watson looks to throw again.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. Down the sideline he goes. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six from Bengals TD. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick six is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here. And that one, it backfired in a big way.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
To throw is Watson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
3rd and 11.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Go! 65 catch, 65 catch.
Here's Watson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the 3rd quarter. Now, they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard, because that doesn't help them at all right now. Their focus needs to be on finishing every drive with points and playing mistake-free football from here on out. His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot. They'll try and run here with Jenkins.
Hey, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Here's Watson. That's going to be caught by Judy. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Come on, set. 60 biceps, 60 biceps. Go.
Now it's Watson. Right back to Judy, and it's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 18. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Watson down to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Shamar Stewart. That is one that he will remember. His first career sack in his first career game in the National Football League. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
18, Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Rattler, 8, trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Back to throw, Watson. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk, Dragon 60. Go street. Ready,
now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
11, 11, mighty. Can. Stop.
Burrow on play action. Myles Garrett in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day.
And you get the feeling, Charles, yeah, he's got the 2 sacks now, but he may get more here. We've still got a quarter and then some to go.
And the way that he is playing this game, it reminds me of one of the best golfers in the world who can use every club in the bag and make a great shot. That's what he's doing with his pass rush moves right now, showing a little bit of everything. They have no way of stopping him.
Burrow from his own end zone. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
An inside give, Brown. But he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Gun. Stop. White 80. White shot. Stop.
Here's Brown.
And he's got a Bengals first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line.
Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
51 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
12 more yards there and another 1st down.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the 4th quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
This is Brown going up the middle. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football. Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one.
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15.
That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. 180. Playing hot.
Right back to Brown. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4.
11 mighty.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. McPherson's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked up by Michael Wilson. And the Bengals will take over here just shy of the 30. Oh, my goodness, CD. I mean, this defense just continuing to dominate. They're really dominating on both sides of the ball. But for the defense, that's now 3 interceptions for them here in this ball game.
And what a great teaching tape for this defensive coordinator, right? When they go back and review this game, what does he always tell us that he preaches to his team? We're going to lead the league in effort. Well, they're doing that in this game as well as making big plays.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Here we go.
Another run for Brown on 2nd down.
And he'll take this out near the 35, maybe the 34.
102 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Here we go. 180. Place high. Hot.
Handing it off to Brown. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Yeah, that'll cross midfield here, not by much. Out of bounds just on the other side of the 50. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
and feel